Welcome, I'm Robin Smith from Inner Freedom Yoga and Conscious Thriving Relationships. Thanks for being here. And this video is about the power of appreciation and how important it is to creating healthy, thriving relationships. So often we tend to criticize more than we tend to appreciate. In fact, there's been some studies that say that we get a 5-to-1 ratio of criticisms to appreciation. So for every 5 criticisms we receive, we might get 1 appreciation or compliment. And so that's pretty hard, especially for children who receive that ratio as well. Growing up and developing their egos, they need appreciation. They thrive on appreciation to know that they're being seen and understood and that they're being good. And it helps them feel good about themselves. If all they get is a lot of criticism or negativity about what they're doing wrong, they feel bad about themselves, right? It really affects their self-esteem. So it's not that different for adults. In fact, the main reason that people quit their jobs, the main reason for dissatisfaction in a job is not feeling appreciated, not feeling properly recognized, not feeling like what they're doing, it matters. And so this translates into our home environment as well. We're trained well, a lot of us, to look for what's not working and to have high standards of excellence around cleanliness or, productivity. And so we might make a lot of comments about that. You could be doing better to your children or to your mate. Why aren't you doing, all those tasks around the house that you said you would? Or couldn't you, be nicer? Or couldn't you, and the list goes on for the ways we might criticize or complain. But if that's all we're receiving, then we just feel this kind of, it deadens us in a way. We feel bad about ourselves. We feel insecure or like we're not good enough or, we're not being valued. And we all want to be valued. We all want to feel like our presence matters. Our presence is contributing to the greater good for our relationships or our society. So it can be a real shift in a relationship to turn that tide, to turn that ratio over, to offer more appreciation than you do criticism. And so I really want to challenge you to give that a try, to look for what you can appreciate in your partner or your family members, that you can actually verbalize, that you can say out loud. And it doesn't have to be complicated or like some, big, huge thing that they did. In fact, what we practice around here, Patrick and I, is appreciating the little things, because we enjoy being honored and respected and acknowledged for what we do. We don't want to be just expected to do certain things, even if, there's some agreements. We want to even be acknowledged, and recognized for our participation. So even for basic tasks around the house, like just this morning, I did a bunch of cooking and Patrick cleaned up. And so we each appreciated each other for that. He said, "Thanks for your cooking." And I said, "Well, thanks for your cleaning." And it's so simple. And yet, it's a way of saying, "I see you and thank you. That matters to me," instead of just assuming it would happen and brushing it aside, So it can be simple around things like stuff around the house, or it can be around how you look, like, "Hey, I really like that color on you," or, "Oh, you got your hair done, that looks really nice," or, "Oh, I like how you dressed up today. You're looking really attractive to me right now." These kinds of compliments, we light up when we receive a compliment like that, when we can feel that it's heartfelt. So that's a type of appreciation as well that you might offer. And another type of appreciation that I really enjoy giving as well as receiving is the appreciation about what someone did, some kind of behavior, not just a house task, but like, a way that I communicated something. Like last night, I was appreciating Patrick was sharing some stories with a friend, and I just experienced him as very heartfelt and open and present. And so as we were driving home, I let him know that. I let him know I really enjoyed listening to you last night. It was very sweet to hear you share from your heart, and, you know, how open you were, and the nice interchange or exchange that you had with our friend. And he was really appreciative hearing that. So then he could appreciate me for letting him know that. It might be another more simple appreciation, like, you know, I appreciated how kind you were to the cashier, or you know, how patient you were with our child, or something like that. So recognizing someone's behavior, someone's actions, it goes a long way in helping someone feel good about themselves, and then also in helping the connection between two people. Because one more time, we all want to be seen. We all want to know that we're being recognized and that our contributions matter. And it's so simple to offer that kind of appreciation, and yet we're not in the habit of doing that. So that's my simple tip for today, is practice giving several appreciations today to the people in your life, and ultimately to your beloveds, as much as you can. If you only give, you know, one a day, try giving 2 or 3. If you already give 2 or 3, up it to 5, and see what happens and how your relationship feels to you. And I'd love to hear any comments that you have about this, or any questions and any experiences that you have. If you give it a try, I would love to know how that goes for you. And if you join my Facebook group, if you're a woman, you can join that, and it's called Healthy Relationships Sisterhood. I'll put a link in the comments here on the video, and you can engage in conversation with me there. I'll also put a link to my new email list where you can sign up to get updates about upcoming videos that I'm offering, whether exclusively to the email list or the Facebook group, and upcoming events and special offers that I'll be having, discounts, as well as simply getting regular free content from me in the email. So I'm looking forward to engaging more and offering tips like this. So please stay in touch, and I look forward to seeing you, if not here again, or there on in email. And do come back to innerfreedomyoga.com, and soon to our upcoming website, conscious-thriving-relationships.com. We're working on that now. So thanks again for watching, and I hope this supports you in getting the healthy relationships that you want. Namaste.